What is up, you guys? This is your boy and the Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. So I'm here back talking about China once again. It's been a while, and here at CBR it says China tells Hollywood respect the Chinese culture or get banned. And to that, all I have to say is that whether if American movies, if Hollywood releases their movie in China or not, we'll be fine. Okay, we'll be fine. And how do I know? Because Top Gun Part 2, Maverick, did over $1 billion. A movie that you'd never thought. I mean, nobody ever thought that Top Gun would make that much money. I don't think the original made that much money. Actually, it says it right here. Top Gun, the first movie, made $357 million. That's the first movie. I think it's a movie from the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember how old the movie actually is, but you guys get the point, right? And China likes to make threats. It's like they always feel like their culture is under attack, but it's okay when they attack other people's cultures, right? You know, that's absolutely okay. And one of the reasons why I decided to make this video is because Hollywood likes to pander to China because China has over 1.3 billion, 1.5 billion people in their continent, their country, right? And they know that if they release a movie over there, that's a lot of movie tickets. I mean, they can sell 100 million tickets for one crappy movie very easily and get, I don't know, like make billions of dollars, right? That's why they go into the Chinese market. The problem with the Chinese market is that there's so much censorship, right? They always remove things from movies that, it goes against the beliefs. It actually goes against the beliefs against Hollywood. For example, okay, remember when the Star Wars movies were out, right? And then Disney decided to shrink, John Boyega's character Finn, the main black character in the movie in Star Wars: The Last Jedi and in the other, Star Wars movies that Disney made. They shrunk Finn when they released the poster for China. Why? Gee, I wonder, could it be that China doesn't really like people of that skin color? I don't want to say the word. Could it be that in China, maybe they look down on people of that skin color? Right? Could it be? Maybe? I don't know. You tell me. Right? But Disney went out of their way and they went against their own morals of supporting minorities, right? And they took Finn and shrunk him in the poster for China. Another thing that bothers me is that you have Hollywood pushing a lot of like LGBT characters here and there, and LGBT this, LGBT that, rainbow people this, rainbow people that. But then they put the movie out in China, and then China censors it. For example, the China censors drops gay scene from Bohemian Rhapsody, which is the movie of Queen. And we all know that, Freddie Mercury was gay, right? So they removed the gay scene from the movie, right? And what I don't understand, if it goes against the Hollywood morals, why doesn't Hollywood just take those movies from China? They don't have to put every movie out there. Like if they know it's a movie with a lot of LGBT characters, maybe they just shouldn't release it in China. Leave it as it is, for God's sakes. Be true to your morals at least, Another thing that happened, and I'm here at Variety, says the Fantastic Beasts 3, the movie, said gay dialogue removed in China. Warner Bros. Says spirit of the film remains. So as you can see, in China and by the way, I just want to point something else. This is not an attack on Chinese people. If you're Chinese and you're watching this is not an attack on you and your people. This is against the Communist Party, because everything goes to the Communist Party, and if it's not approved by them, it's not going to be released in the country, right? So the CCP, they don't like LGBT, they don't like black people, but Hollywood just loves to release movies over there. Gee, I wonder why, right? It's because of the money. So it actually shows you exactly what Hollywood values. They don't care about their morals. They only care about selling tickets. But in the media, they like to talk to you all about, oh yes, we gotta LGBT this, and we gotta defend minorities, blah 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 blah. So money always speaks. Money always speaks. Anyways, let's read some of what they have to say. So it says, as reported by Bloomberg, the CCP, Communist Party of China, Central Committee, publicity department, also known as the Central Propaganda Department. What the? Is this actually real? Central Propaganda Department. Like, yo, hello? Is this the Central Propaganda Department? Okay, I'm sorry. That was funny. There's a Central Propaganda Department of China? Wow, that's the first time I've heard of that. It says, release a statement through its Vice Minister, Sun Yeli. He said, we hope the quality of American films can continue to be improved on the basis of respecting our culture, customs, and audiences' behavior. We will import from whichever countries that make better films and films that are more suitable for the taste of Chinese audiences, right? So, yeah, in other words, they're saying, you guys better make movies for us. And look, again, if a movie's coming from America, it's going to have American values first and then probably the rest of the world later. And the same thing, look at a lot of anime. A lot of anime manga, they have, Japanese people in mind first and then the rest of the world. And I think that's absolutely okay. But it's like you can't demand for a group of people to change their way when you will not change your way for other people. Understand? I mean, is that fair? I mean, seriously, is that fair? Is that fair? I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so then it says the propaganda department has been the authority responsible for overseeing television, film, and censorship since 2018. Since 2021, the Chinese Communist Party is centennial. Many of the Hollywood biggest titles have been kept from Chinese theaters, despite the fact that many of these films have fulfilled the censor's requirements. They were never given a release date. Marvel Studios projects have been the clearest examples, with every installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe since Black Widow being kept from theatrical release in China. Like, in order to make better movies, you kind of have to be true to your values. If you're believing something, you got to stick to and be consistent. That's the only way that people are going to respect you and, and listen to you. But if you say one thing and then you change it just so that you can put it out in China, that is not going to work. I mean, there's other countries out there with similar values and beliefs that you can put the movie out, like in Europe, South America. There's other countries in Asia, like Japan, right? The Philippines, where that's a little more acceptable. Everybody wants to kiss, the CCP's ass just so they can make a couple of $1 billion. And I don't know. I just don't think it's worth being a slave. Anyways, maybe I went a little too far in that one. But whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. And thank you guys for watching and listening. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.